Hello there, my name is Antoine, and today we're going to be watching, reacting to, and analysing the Mario Kart World Direct. So yeah, we've got about 10 minutes before it starts. So yeah, what I do have is I've got a notepad. I've got Notepad open so I can make notes on what we actually see during the direct, so I can come back to it, obviously. But yeah, so I think obviously we're gonna see stuff about the characters. We're gonna see stuff about courses. We're gonna see stuff about like some of the vehicles and stuff like that. What I'm hoping to see is I'm hoping to see them talk a bit more about the items, or at least show a bit more about the items, because like just from the trailer and like the direct, the Treehouse Live stuff that we've seen so far, we've already seen that a lot of the items have been rebalanced compared to Mario Kart 8. I think the big one's the shock, the lightning, which has, instead of spinning you out, it brings you to a complete stop, but you're shrunk down for less time, and it only affects those ahead of the person using it. And then I think, then from what we've seen from like the Treehouse Live and that, they were trying to dodge blue shells with the feather. So that kind of suggests that we're gonna see the feather as a possible route to blue shell dodge. We also kind of haven't really heard too much about all of the the rail grinding. Like, we know it's there, but and like the wall riding and stuff, but we don't really know how you'd pull it off in gameplay. Like, they haven't really talked too much about like how the new mechanics work. They've just shown them. We know there's no more underwater driving. We know there's no more kart customization. We know there's no more anti-gravity from the looks of it. So like those have been removed since Mario Kart 8. Like in terms of kart customization, that was kind of already on the way out a little bit with Tour, since Tour only let you choose character, kart, and glider. Each kart had the wheels were already. That is the wheels you get for the kart. We are seeing the ATVs and bikes returning from 8, but obviously those will be now their own. This is the wheels you get. Obviously, gliders are now gone. You instead get like wings. That kind of reminds me of the airplane mode that you got in Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed, that they're bringing back in Crossworlds. Which, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, that's another big game this year that I'm looking forward to. I'm fully that is one of the games I will be trying to get as soon as I can. That's one of the games I'm really hyped for this year, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Like, this year is gonna be the year of the kart racer, really, because like we got Mario Kart World, we got Sonic Racing Crossworlds, we've also got Kirby Air Riders as well. Like, that's 3 big kart racer style games this year. So like that's gonna be quite that's gonna be quite big like for the sort of kart racer genre, for like in terms of like big games. Like that's a lot of big kart racers, and like hopefully they've all kind of got their own unique thing going on. Like, Sonic Racing Crossworlds they've basically taken stuff from all of the different Sonic Racing series. So like they've got stuff from Sonic Riders, thank God. Like we got the Extreme Gear back. Obviously I didn't stream my reaction to the state of play where we saw that and like where we saw that trailer, because I was out getting drunk. Well, not drunk, but I was out drinking, and yeah, like genuinely, I saw the Extreme Gear. I thought, yeah, I'm like, this is it. We're so back. Like as the Riders fan with Crosswalls, we're so back. And then they've also got the transforming stuff from Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed, which again, that's big. But yeah, like, and then of course it's got the whole gimmick of the tracks shifting. Like you go through these different worlds to the cross worlds. Like you go through these rings to the cross worlds. That's what makes Sonic Racing Cross Worlds stand out. The Mario Kart world we've got, it's a bit like the Forza Horizon games meets Mario Kart, because you've got the Mario Kart style gameplay, and then you've also got the open world stuff from the Forza Horizon games. That's sort of my first impression of it. But again, it stands out. It's got its own thing. And then Kirby Air Riders, we haven't really seen much from it, but likelihood is it's gonna have its own thing. You know, aside from being directed by Sakurai. But yeah, we've got just over 5 minutes until the direct starts. So yeah, in terms of like what I'm expecting, I'm definitely expecting like character reveals. I'm definitely expecting track reveals for some of the other tracks we haven't seen yet. Because like in the trailer, they sort of only showed like the first 4 sort of cuts in Grand Prix, and then we saw some of the other stuff in like Knockout Tour and stuff like that. I think I'm not too fussed about them mixing and matching new and retro courses in the cups. Like it kind of started, like that sort of thing kind of started with the Mario Kart 8 DLC, and it's kind of continued on since then. It's like we've had that in Tour. Tour was the first one to actually like on the. Well, Tour's a bit different, but they have been mixed and matched in Tour. And like in Tour, you don't have the game prefix until you actually select it. And it's like, oh, SNES, Mario Circuit 1, RT or whatever. At the top of the screen when you're doing your character and kart selection. And then we kind of had it again mixed and matched during during the booster path, and that was also the first time we had multiple tracks from the same game in the same cup, thanks to the city courses and the Tour original courses. So like we had in like the just as an example, you had versus I think it was Athens Dash and Vancouver Velocity in the same cup, and then like and stuff like that. Like you had multiple city courses in the same cup for a couple of the cups, and then you also had the city courses and the non-city courses, so like Tokyo Blur and Ninja Hideaway in Lucky Cat Cup, and freaking Ron Club Cove and Romavanti in the I think it was the Feather Cup? No, not the Feather Cup. Fuck, I can't remember all of the cups now. But in like that second last one, but yeah, like Romavanti and like Piranha Plant Cove in the same cup, that sort of thing. Like we had multiple courses from the same cup in the same, like from the same game in the same cup with the booster course pass, and that's sort of now continuing into World from what we've seen. Like we've seen multiple retro courses from the same cup in World. I'm gonna pause the music here and move on over to the actual direct so we can actually see it. Now hopefully, like I do have my eyes on things. It's the first time I've kind of done this properly, so hopefully, well, I've done it with this sort of set. I've got it set up at the moment. Hopefully it's capturing it'll capture the audio and it shouldn't be too loud. I just want to make sure it's loud enough. Yeah, it should be loud enough on my end for me to hear it. Alright, yeah, so we just got like 1 more minute to go now, before we start, really. So yeah, I'm just gonna turn that down just a bit more. I know there's no audio at the minute. I just want to make sure it's not so loud that it's going to be overpowering my voice. Because I know my mic's been acting up lately. So yeah. Oh, less than a minute to go. Let's see. All right, let's see what we got. Like I genuinely like this has been one of my most anticipated games in a while. Like this is one of the ones. Like I will be trying to get a Switch 2 on launch day. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna guarantee it because pre-orders are all fucking sold out here. But I'll be trying my best to get it because I really do want to play Mario Kart World day one, and I do want to stream. I do want to stream it. Like I didn't get a chance to go to the Switch 2 experience. Okay, we're starting.
Peggy 3.
Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. See. All right. So yeah. So this is. That looks like those Mario circuits from SNES. That's okay. This looks okay. That looks like it's worth it. Okay, this is cool.
Drivers, start your engines.
That bit still looks like the Mount Wario
Mario
too.
Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yes.
What kind of races await you? In
So
Mario
that's
Kart
Mario
World,
Bros. Circuit,
you'll aim
yeah.
for first place in each Grand Prix. But why
Yeah.
stop there? Across cities,
Yeah.
plains,
Cow.
a desert,
Yeah, that's
and
like
even the ocean.
okay.
You can drive virtually
They've got the
everywhere in this
giant Mario
fully
Kart sign on the
interconnected
bridge.
world.
I love that. Okay.
Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world.
Yeah.
And you can freely drive
So that's
between them.
Mario Circuit 1. Yeah,
There's
so that's all the Mario
score, and
circuits
we're
together.
only at the starting line. Let's
This looks like
introduce
this
some
is
of the
Wario
courses that are waiting for
Wait,
you.
Colosseum. That's
Here
Sky
we
High
go.
Sunday. Right. Let's see. Let's see courses.
Courses are found throughout the world,
Where do
inspired by
we
their
go?
surrounding region.
Yeah, okay.
Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore.
Okay, so we're looking at new ones first.
Ride the
So that's
ridges and
Mario
roads
Bros.
on Mario
Circuit.
Brothers Circuit.
So
And
we've
cruise the
already
curves around the canyon.
seen this
You
one.
Can't miss it. See
Then
the sights and
that's
stylish
Crown
structures of
City.
Crown City.
This looks different to the layout that we
Soaring
saw
style
in
down Main
the
Street.
in the Treehouse live.
Drift along the rapid
So
waterways of Salty
salty,
Speedway
salty.
and make a
Speedway.
splash around the city's
This
canals.
So this kind of looks sort of Venice inspired.
Stay cool in the
That's
snowy
Stardew
trails of
Peak.
Stardew Peak.
That one we've seen in
Just
Treehouse
don't
as
slip
well.
off while soaking up the scenery.
Okay, the penguin's gone.
Have a spirit
Okay, this is Boo
showing
Cinema.
at the ghostly movie theater Boo Cinema. It's a whole new kind
Yeah,
of theater.
this one looks quite good actually.
And in addition to lots of new courses,
Yeah, okay, we got.
There's
Yeah,
Toad's
okay,
Factory.
Toad's Factory's confirmed.
Peach Beach,
and Peach Beach.
Wario's Galleon, and more.
Yeah, Wario.
Nostalgic courses from
Yeah,
past titles
Wario's
are
Galleon
also
is
here, but now
confirmed.
they're reimagined and
We've
spread
already
throughout the
seen.
world, where races can happen during the day or at night.
Okay, so they can have. Yeah, races at day and night.
Race as familiar characters like Mario,
Yeah,
Luigi,
obviously.
Peach, Bowser,
Yeah, we got the standard
and
cast.
Yoshi.
Yeah, the ones that have been in
Plus
all of them.
new drivers like Goomba,
Goomba! Let's go!
Spike,
Yep, Spike.
and that's right, Cow. Even more new racers are waiting
Okay,
and ready to
Lakitu's in.
roll. Select your character. Choose your vehicle. Then you're off to the races.
I'm just gonna note that
Characters and
the
vehicles each have
character
different stats, so make sure to find the combo that best suits you.
Can actually have a go through because I
Two
didn't
main
quite.
styles of race
Because there's
for
12
revving up in
characters
this world.
per
Grand Prix and
per
Knockout Tour.
page, so it's a lot to. Okay.
In both modes,
Okay.
up to 24
Yeah,
drivers
so
can
Grand Prix and
participate.
Knockout Tour,
The
we already
most
know.
in series history.
So 24 players, yeah.
Your rivals aren't the only hazards you'll need to avoid on the road.
Yeah, like
Look out for
cars.
cars that shoot bullet bills
They got fucking
Attacks from
bad side
Hammer
build
Brothers.
cars.
and other obstacles along the way.
Chain chomps, yeah.
Try to steer clear.
Okay,
And now,
That-
get ready for Grand
that's
Prix
the
with
N64.
Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup,
the-
and more. Grand
Right.
Prix races
So
are
Shell
held
Cup is-
all
okay,
around
yeah.
the game's world. You'll race through 4 different courses in each cup and aim
Yeah.
for the top spot. In Mushroom Cup, you'll start off racing around Mario Brothers
Yeah,
Circuit.
so we already know about Mushroom Cup. Is Mario
While
Circuit,
the second
Crown
race will take you
City.
from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City.
Then is
For the first time, you'll need to drive yourself to the next course in Grand
Yeah.
Prix.
so
So keep
we
your
know
eyes
it's
on the road.
like driving from the next to the next course.
And
Yo,
if you
Stingby?
conquer all Grand Prix Cups, rumor
Right.
has it that a certain colorful course will appear.
Okay, so yeah, there is Rainbow Road
Next up is a new mode,
after completing
Knockout
all.
Tour. From Golden Rally
cups.
to Ice Rally and more. These extended races take you from one end of the world to the other. Get ready for a sprint. But you've got
Right.
to place if you want to stay in the
Yeah,
race.
so we already kind of know how Knockout Tour works. You have
Speed
to
towards checkpoints throughout the
you have
world.
to
If you don't
do
make
well
the
enough
cut,
to
you're out of the running.
keep going. So if you don't,
Buckle up. The
uh,
competition gets
get,
more intense as you close in on the checkpoints.
so if you don't like get
You've got
like
to
top
drive to
X
survive
amount,
in
you
Knockout Tour.
you won't
So
make
keep
it
your
through.
eyes on the prize and aim for first place.
Yeah, so we already knew that. This has already been revealed. Okay. Items.
Items can drastically change the outcome
Okay,
of a race.
let's see what items we got.
Here are
This
some
is
new
Moomin
items
Meadows.
that'll help you out.
So this is the star.
Coin shell. When
Coin
you throw
shell.
a coin shell, coins will appear. Now's your chance to grab them.
Yeah, so that,
Just don't let your rivals
so that
cash
goes
in
along
first.
the middle of the track.
Ice
Is for
flower.
coins.
With the ice flower,
Ice
you
flower,
can freeze out rivals.
that's
and
back
send
from
them
four.
spinning. Hammer. Aim the hammer in
Yeah,
an arc.
that's
And nailed it.
also from
Hammers
Tor.
also stay on the course for a short time and can be used to block off rivals.
Yep.
Mega Mushroom. With the
Mega Mushroom's back.
Go big, so your rivals will go home. Feather.
And the feather's
Use the
back as
feather
well,
to jump up and
which
avoid
we've already
attacks.
seen.
You may
Um,
even discover some unexpected routes.
yeah, so feather shortcuts are in the game.
Comet. With Comic's
Right.
magic,
What the
your
fuck does
rivals
Comet
will
do?
transform. What other mysterious effects will happen? You'll have to see for yourself.
Okay, so Kamek just
The
fucks
lower
around.
your placement, the more likely you are to find items that'll turn the
Okay,
tables.
so it's Bullet
So when
Bill,
you
the
get
shop,
items,
yeah.
Go for it.
Obviously, we know what about them, they're usual.
And if you're new to
Right.
the Mario Kart series, there are added support features to help you along the way.
Okay, let me guess. Yeah, so we got
These
you got
include
smart steering, auto accelerate.
smart steering, which helps you stay on the course. Tilt controls, where you can hold a Joy-Con 2 controller horizontally and use motion controls to steer. And if you have the Joy-Con 2 wheel, you can feel like you're really driving.
Yeah, so
Ooh, how about a quick break?
and
A
there's
snack
also
sounds good
auto
right about now.
items.
Hey, look! It's a drive-through. Here at Yoshi's, you can grab
Okay.
an order to go.
So Yoshi's
Dash food.
okay, dash food.
Take a bite, and you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal. Eat some sushi and
Okay.
whoa!
You
nice
got a
threads.
peach.
Once
was
unlocked,
that?
these
Yeah, that
outfits
is
can be
Yukata.
selected from the character selection screen.
Okay, yeah.
Who knows what dishes or outfits
So
you'll find?
that
Make a
unlocks
pit stop
outfit.
and check out these drive-thrus all around the world. That was a nice detour. Now let's get back to the action.
Oh, it's got a pizza. Okay, yeah, there is all sorts of food then. Right.
Let's introduce some new tricks that'll help you ace
New
each
tack.
race.
Let's see.
Charge jump. You can now use a charge
Charge
jump by holding the
jump.
drift button while driving straight ahead. Charge up and release to jump.
There's drifting.
Use this to
running
leap
straight.
over obstacles. Grind along power lines. And dodge attacks from your rivals. And if you jump toward a wall, you can wall ride for a short period of time.
Yeah, and we got wall riding, obviously.
Chain some tricks together, and you may even reach places like this. Ah, so close.
Skill
Almost
issue.
there.
Skill issue.
Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind.
Oh,
This will
okay.
return
Yeah,
your vehicle to its
that's
original position.
basically taking that from
Nice, made it.
Forza.
This can come in handy when mapping out how to best approach a course.
Okay, so you... I don't know if
Keep in
that'll
mind, though,
affect
your
everyone.
rivals will still move normally when you rewind.
Okay, that
so
doesn't
don't lose
affect
your lead.
rivals.
Want to take a spin in even more races? In time trials, it's
Okay.
you against the clock. Here you can
We've got
race
time
without
trials.
any other
They're
competitors.
back. You guys confirm.
And if you go online, you can download and compete against Ghost Data from
Okay,
racers
what else have we
around
got?
the world.
I'm guessing we got battle mode. Oh, that looks like it's really simplified Warrior Stadium. Damn.
Customize the
Okay,
rules
we
of
got
the
versus
road in
race.
versus race. You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course.
Okay, okay.
Or you can choose to drive the distance from one course to another.
Okay, so they have... So,
You can even take the road less traveled and choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour.
okay, that's fun. So you can
Up
go
to 24
between
drivers
two
can now
people,
compete in
between
3,
two tracks,
or even 4 teams.
or
Group up and get ready to put the pedal to the metal.
or do it normally. Okay, I still want to know if we can have like 3 lap races
Next
in
up,
Grand Prix.
Battle mode.
Okay, we
You
do
can
have
pop
battle
off
mode.
in balloon battle, where you use items to burst your rivals' balloons.
Oh, pardon me. And it does look like there's
Corner
actual
runners, where you can
battle
go for the goal by collecting the most coins.
stages. Yeah, because this looks like Big
Race or
Donut.
battle, enjoy whatever drives you.
And then we got free roam as well. Yeah.
When you're not racing, you can enjoy free roam and go wherever your heart takes you.
Yeah.
No
So
roads, no problem.
literally can go anywhere.
Ride
Yeah.
the rivers. See the seas.
Yeah. We kind of knew this all
Ride the
already.
desert.
We knew this already.
Or jump off from way up here. You can go wherever you
Okay,
want.
that's
Even
that's
to the edges of the world.
all right. Yeah. So you can go right
Hey,
to.
there's a P-switch over there.
Okay.
Hit
Okay.
P-switches
So
you
there's
find across the world to start missions.
so So
By completing them, you
key
can
switch
hone your driving ability
missions.
outside of races.
Okay.
There are also hidden coins, hidden panels, and more.
Okay.
So take the scenic route and explore.
Yeah, so there's medallions,
Also, during free roam,
panels,
you can take photos
different
whenever
as
you
well.
like.
And then of course, yeah, we got photo mode.
Strike a pose. Look at the camera. Choose a frame to decorate.
Sorry about
and
that. That's
that one's a winner.
that's a fire alarm test every Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, I don't normally stream it this time, so yeah. Alright, multiplayer stuff.
If one person has Mario Kart World, up to 4 players can race in split screen
Yeah,
on the
so-
same console.
4 player split screen.
The game also
As per
supports
normal.
local wireless play. Up to 8 players, with up to 2 players on each console, can race together this way.
And then, yeah, so up to 8 local.
And up to 24 players from around the world can join a race or battle in online
And
play.
then max of 24 online. Okay, yeah. So kind of what we expected. And okay, playing with friends online.
This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you.
Yeah, so while you're waiting,
Looks
Online.
like someone's arrived.
then you got
Yep,
basically free
you can
roam.
meet up with your crew anywhere in this world.
Yeah,
By
okay.
checking the map, you can quickly see where your friends are and travel to their location.
Okay, so you can quickly travel to them.
Battle or race with custom rules,
Yeah, yeah.
or just go for a ride together. Make this
Right.
road trip your own.
Yeah, so you can do like free roam or racing online.
You can also take photos together along the way, if that's more your speed.
So you can have at least 8 people online. Like
With
8
Game
friends
Chat,
online. In a
Enjoy
lobby.
an expanded experience by talking online with friends.
Yeah, so we
Use
got
the built-in
game chat
microphone
as
to
well,
voice
which
chat while driving
I'm not.
together.
Likelihood is not using.
Let's go. Check this out.
Oh, look at that.
Nice. Are you kidding?
Or take a back seat and watch each other's game screens.
Yeah.
If you have a Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
The gameplay is still quite
You can
laggy.
enjoy
It
seeing
definitely
your
feels
friends'
like
reactions
the
while playing
minimized
together.
screens on like when you're streaming on Discord and stuff.
who's close by?
Yeah, so you've definitely got Big Donut for a battle.
Wait, who just passed me? You'll be able to tell in an
And
instant.
obviously,
A
like you
Michelle
know,
and Bullseye.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, they've got
And when playing
camera
together
over
in
your
person
face,
on the same
it-
console, a single
like,
camera can detect up
for
to 4 people's
each-
faces.
for each. Yeah, so
Enjoy the
you
view
can have
and
like
get
the
ready to face off with your
camera
friends.
for each person as well. Alright, let's see. Is this it? Is it? I think that's everything they're gonna show us. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get anything else that's new, unfortunately.
A transcontinental race around the world is just around the corner in
Alright,
Mario Kart
Yeah,
World.
so that's
Available
everything.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
okay.
A hardware bundle that includes a digital version
Yeah,
of Mario
we
Kart
already
World
knew
will
that.
also be available.
Alright, so. Alright. Okay. So that's everything. Right, let's. Okay, so what have we got? So we're gonna start off with going through the courses. Okay. So Let's have a look, see.
Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore. Ride the
So,
ridges
we
and
got
roads on
Mario Bros.
Brothers
Circuit, which we've already seen in the previous
and
trailers
cruise the curves
and
around the canyon. You can't miss
the
it.
Treehouse Live, so it's not really much here.
See the sights.
So, this bit of Crown City we definitely haven't seen in Treehouse Live. Oh, Blumenacre. Is it crop the screen awkwardly? And I don't know. But yeah, we've definitely not seen this bit before. Like we definitely, like the bit that it showed in the Treehouse Live with like the mushroom cup was sort of like not only was it daytime, but it was also like this bit here. It's just kind of like a figure eight sort of around Main Street. Salty Speedway. This definitely like. So it says Lagoon City there, so that's probably like the location in World that it's gonna be. It looks very Venice inspired.
Canals.
Like with all the canals and stuff, and like the gondolas and what have you.
Cool in the snow
We've seen Starview Peak before with the Treehouse Live as well.
While soaking up the scenery.
But yeah, so that bit, the bit of water, and then we got Boo Cinema, and this sort of outside section. This sort of looks like you've got the Ghost Valley tracks out here. Actually, like this looks similar to Ghost Valley 1. Like this bit looks a bit similar to Ghost Valley 3. Like it definitely looks like you have like the Ghost Valley tracks reference outside of Boo Cinema. And then of course you're going into the screen. Like in terms of like layout, very like Electrodome-esque. This looks like it's our new Bowser's Castle.
Into lots of new courses.
And then of course we got Toad's Factory. That's returning from Wii. Which
Peach Beach.
And then we got Peach Beach from Double Dash and Wii. Looks like they've definitely changed up the layout a bit since, or like they've changed out the design since we've got this on water driving. Which of course there was no water driving in the original Power games. Like you'd just be driving along the beach instead. So that's interesting. Wario's Galleon returns from Mario Kart 7 and Frontier, which we have already seen gameplay of this in the Treehouse Live. We know that they have removed the underwater driving. It's now just on top of the water.
And more.
Yeah, what have we got here? Yeah, so this is the Mario Circuit sort of section. This is SNES Mario Circuit. This is like the end of Mario Circuit 2 here.
Nostalgic courses from past titles are also here, but now they're reimagined
so we've kind of got a map
throughout the
here.
world.
So we've kind of got I think that's we've seen like names for some of the other courses. That's Moo Moo Meadows there in the middle. I believe that looks like it's Toad's Factory or something. Not 100% sure. That's Mario Bros. Circuit. That's DK Space. That's Crown City. That's the train one. There's Sky High Sunday over there, and that'll be Boo Cinema up in that corner. That's Wario's Galleon. I imagine down here, that's Salty Speedway. That's Peach Beach. And then this looks like it'll be Shy Guys Bazaar, Faraway Oasis, Airship Fortress, Warrior Stadium. That looks like that is Koopa Troopa Beach. I think we've had that confirmed. That's Mario Circuit. Then that's like something to do with like dinosaurs. That's Giant Question Block 1. I haven't managed to see all the names. That looks like Is that Snowball Cross, actually? I think it is. I think they've brought back DK Snowball Cross again. Let's have a look.
Where races can happen during the day or at night.
Yeah, so obviously you can have nighttime races as well. Then we got the characters.
Race as familiar characters like Mario.
Yeah, so we've obviously got
Luigi,
the classics, the 6 that have been in all of them.
Bowser,
Then Donkey Kong
and Yoshi.
then the other.
Plus
the
new
others that have
drivers
been in
like
all of them.
Goomba,
Saying their inclusion and stuff.
Spike,
So we've had Hammer Bro in the back there as well.
That's right, Cow.
And that's King Boo.
Even more.
So yeah, so we've got Lakitu is confirmed playable. Obviously the fucking babies are back, including that gremlin.
New racers are
Who we got? We got, okay, on this page we do have Dry Bones. Dry Bones is another one that people were wondering about. Wiggler's confirmed. And then we got Cataquack, Pianta, Cheep Cheep, Monty Mole, Hammer Bro, Piranha Plant, Nabbit, Goomba, Spike, and Sidestepper on that page.
waiting and ready.
And then this is some of the outfits. But then also down here we've got Rocky Wrench and the Conch Door.
To roll. Select your character.
So this is like touring outfits.
Choose your vehicle.
And then we've got
Then
a
you're
bunch
off
of
to the races.
vehicles, obviously.
Characters and vehicles each have different
Yeah,
stats.
so we've got
so
at
make sure to
least-
find the combo that best suits you.
So there's at least 4 pages. So that means there's at least 36 different vehicles. Well, at least 37, I should say. So it's probably going to
There
be
are
easy
two main
around like
styles of
40,
racing
48.
reigning up in this world.
Then we got
Grand
Grand Prix.
and Knockout
So
Tour. In both modes, up to
yeah, so we
24
don't
drivers
have
can participate.
confirmation
The
of
most in series
whether
history.
there's
Your
the
rivals aren't the only
um,
hazards you'll need to avoid on the road. Look out for cars that shoot bullet bills. Attacks
what
from
you call
Hammer
it.
Brothers,
We haven't had confirmation whether you'll be able
and
to do
other
multi-lap
obstacles along the way.
races
Try to
in
steer
Grand
clear.
Prix. Yeah, so with the
now-
Grand Prix, so we got Mushroom Cup, which we have seen on the Treehouse Live. So that's Marioverse Circuit, Crown City, Whistle Stop Summit, and DK Spaceport.
Get ready
Obviously
for Grand
driving
Prix
between them.
with Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup,
Then Flower Cup is, so this is all returning tracks. So we start with Desert Hills down here. Then Shy Guy Bazaar from Mario Kart 7. Then we got 64 Wario Stadium, though it looks like the layout has been simplified, which is a shame, but it's also N64 Wario Stadium. That layout was kind of insane. It definitely went on for too long. And then we've also got Shy Guy Bazaar up here. Not Shy Guy Bazaar. Airship Fortress is confirmed as well.
Cup, Star Cup,
Yeah. Then we have seen Star Cup, which it's DK Pass, not DK Snowball Cross. So it's DK Pass from DS and 7. Then we got brand new track Star VP. Then Sky High Sunday from Tour and the Booster Course Pass, and Warrior Shipyard / Warriors Galleon from 7 and Tour.
and more. Grand
Then down here, so we've got Koopa Troopa Beach, which I believe is based on the Koopa Beach tracks from Mario Kart, from Super Mario Kart. Then Faraway Oasis is this one in the sort of savannah area. And then Crown City again, which looks like looks like nighttime, looks like it's a different layout to the Mushroom Cup one. And then Peach Stadium, which is built around Peach's castle, is the
Prix
Shell
races
Cup.
are held all around the game's world.
And then if we go back,
Star Cup and more. Grand Prix races are
Oh,
held all
okay, so we got. I'm gonna slow this down. Okay, actually no, we can see that I've kind of pause it. I've got it at the right time. Then yeah, so Banana Cup is Peach Beach, Salty Salty Speedway. Okay, that is Dino Dino Jungle from Double Dash and 7 and Tour. And then we got Great Question Block Ruins. Okay. And then the only two we don't have any knowledge of the tracks in are Leaf and Lightning Cup. And then we've also got Rainbow Road
All around the game's
after you
world.
complete
You'll
all the
race through
cups.
4 different courses in each cup and aim for the top spot. In Mushroom
Yeah.
Cup, you'll start off racing around Mario Brothers Circuit.
Yeah, so we do know that the
While the
First-
second race will take you from
first
Mario
race
Brothers Circuit
is
to
3
Clown
laps,
City.
and then we've got the
For the first
then
time,
you've
you'll need to
obviously got
drive
driving
yourself to the
between
next course in Grand Prix. So keep your eyes
Yeah.
on the road.
I don't know.
And if
I
you
don't know,
conquer
I
all
do
Grand
love
Prix
this one.
cups,
I do like the
rumor has
new
it that a certain colorful course will
trophies
appear.
for the. But yeah, so you do have much. Rainbow Road is
Next
confirmed,
up is a new mode.
so we will be
Knockout
seeing
Tour.
Rainbow Road. So you've got Golden Rally, which. Okay, so we start out Desert Hills. Then there's and then you're going through Mario Bros Circuit. I don't know if we've had this one confirmed or not, which track it is. I can't remember now. Wait, is that? Oh no, that's Chocolate Mountain. Then there's Moo Moo Meadows, Mario Circuit, and then that new like tree one that we saw at the start in Golden
From
Rally.
Golden Rally to Ice Rally, and
Then there's Ice Rally, which starts. So we start off Sky High Sunday. Then we've got Starview Peak. Then these two, which I don't think we've had confirmed yet. Then Peach Stadium, and finally Crown City.
more.
Moon Rally. Yeah, so you're starting off at Bowser Castle, down to Toad's Factory, then Moo Moo Farm, these two again, and Faraway Oasis.
These extended races take you from
Spiny Rally starts off at Boo Cinema. Then we've got Starview Peak, DK Pass, Salty Salty Speedway, Peach Beach, and Wario's Galleon.
one end of the world to the other.
And then we don't know about the
Get
other
ready
4.
for a sprint. But you've got to
But
place
yeah,
if you want to
so
stay in the race.
we already know how this works.
Speed towards checkpoints throughout the world. If you don't make the cut, you're out of.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Items.
Items can drastically change the outcome of a
So
race.
obviously, so
Here
we've
are
already
some
seen
new
that
items that'll help
all
you
items
out.
are automatically trailed.
Coin shell. When you
So
throw a
coin shell,
coins
that
will appear.
yeah. So it does
Now's
travel
your chance to
along.
grab 'em. Just don't let your rivals
So it
catch up.
travels along the middle of the track just
Ice
like a
flower.
blue shell does.
With the ice flower, you can freeze out
Then
rivals
ice
and
flower is
send them
basically
spinning. Hammer.
basically
Aim
the same
hammer
as the
in an
fire
arc.
flower.
And nailed it.
Yeah,
Hammers
hammer
also stay on the course for a short time
hammer
and can be
again
used
works.
to block off rivals.
I think you throw a few at a time, and you get 3 throws.
So your
By
rivals
the
will
looks of
go
it.
home.
Mega Mushroom works kind of as
Use the
before
feather to
in
jump up
Tour.
and avoid attacks.
Feather works as it has before.
You may even
And
discover
then-
some unexpected routes.
Yeah, obviously you've got alternate routes using the feather.
Comet.
So
With Comet's
Comet.
magic, your rivals will transform.
So it
What
transforms
other mysterious
everyone.
effects will happen?
So everyone
You'll
gets
have to
turned
separate
into
yourself.
Charging Shark.
The lower your placement,
Then
the
obviously
more
we got
likely you
Bullet
are to
Bill
find items
and
that'll
the
turn
shot.
tables. So when you get items, go for it.
Alright, and then what else do we do? Yeah, so it's a bit more.
And if you're new to the
uh,
Mario Kart series, there are added support
Yeah,
features
so
to help.
our first page of the character select. I don't know if this isn't the same as what we were showing earlier. I think this is like when you start off. So you're going to start off with at least 36 characters available. Possibly 48. Like, that's a big starting roster. We've already our starting roster is about the size of the roster of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. If this is the starting roster. Because we can also see, like, we're starting off with only, I think that was only 11 carts unlocked to begin with.
Tilt controls, where you can hold a Joy-Con 2 controller horizontally and use motion
So
controls to
there's
steer.
definitely a lot to unlock in
And
this
if you have the Joy-Con
version.
2 wheel,
In this
feel
game.
like you're really driving.
Like, there's going to be a lot to unlock. But yeah, we've also got Power Biddy Buddy. In terms of like the accessibility features that they didn't really mention, they've also got Auto Accelerate, which is coming back from 8 Deluxe and the entire gameplay of Tour, and Auto Item Use, which is also from Tour, which is it uses items automatically when you hit a new item box. So like that's one a big like returning couple of features in terms of accessibility. And then
How about a quick break? A
then
snack sounds good right
so
about
there's
now.
gonna be
Hey, look! It's a drive-through.
yeah, so these drive-thrus will be how you unlock outfits.
Here at Yoshi's, you can grab an order to go.
So they'll have like a food, like
Take
they'll
a
have
bite,
food outside,
and
and you
can
unlock
unlock
outfits
inspired by your
by
meal.
by eating meals.
Eat some sushi
So like
and
if you go to
whoa!
yeah, so
nice
if you
threads.
like sushi, you'll get the happy and the
Once
yukata
unlocked,
outfits.
these outfits can be selected.
But yeah, it looks. Yeah, hang on. If we. Yeah, so if I. Yeah, so it looks like down here you also have the option to sort your character select screen, which will be helpful because we've got how many pages is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So including costumes, there's at least 145 choices. Yeah, like this like that's on par, I think, with the number of character options there are in Tour. Like Tour has like quite a big roster, and like not only is it like you like they not only are there like quite a lot of unique characters, there's also a lot of costumes and alts and stuff like that for like for example Dr. Mario with the happy and like Yukata Peach and stuff like that. And we're getting quite a few of them returning. So like we've got Happy Mario, Yukata Peach, as well as new stuff. So like Matsuri Yoshi. We've got like Explorer versions of Toad, Toadette, and Baby Peach with Daisy and Rosalina. We've got Power Biddy Buddy. Oh, and we've also got Explorer Bowser Jr. by the likes of it. We've got Power Biddy Buddy here as well, which makes me suspect that Power Biddy Buddy is one of the unlockable characters, and they haven't sorted yet.
From the character selection screen.
But yeah, and then there's like
Who knows what dishes
loads of
or outfits you'll find.
characters. But yeah,
Make a
Pirate
pit stop and check
Pirate
out these
Wario.
drive-thrus all around the world.
Cowboy Mario,
That was a
that
nice
sort of
detour.
Scout
Now
Bowser
let's
Jr.,
get back to the action.
Ice Cream Toadette, Gondolier, Luigi. Then we got the new
Let's
tag.
introduce some new tricks that'll help you ace each race. Charge jump.
Yeah, so
You can
charge
use
jump.
a charge jump by holding the drift button while driving
Yeah,
straight
so
ahead.
if you
Charge
hold
up and release the
Dead
jump.
R while going straight ahead,
Use this to leap
you can
over
charge up a
obstacles.
jump.
grind along power
and
lines,
get on like the power lines and grind
and
rails
dodge attacks from your rivals.
and shit like that. Oh my.
And if you jump toward a wall,
And then jumping
you can
onto the wall
wall ride
gets
for
you
a
the
short
wall ride.
period of time.
Yeah, so that was Toad Factory. That's Sky High Sunday.
Chain some tricks
This
together, and you may
is-
even reach places like this.
That's
So
one of the
close.
new ones, I
Almost
think.
there.
This one looks like it's one of the new
Whenever
ones.
this happens, be kind and rewind.
Yeah, so
Or return the
rewind,
vehicle to its original
rewind.
position.
Unlike in
Nice,
like
made
Forza
it.
Horizon 5, which is the one game I
This
played
can
that
come in
has this
handy
sort
when
of
mapping
feature.
out how to best approach a course.
It doesn't affect.
Keep in mind though,
CPUs.
your rivals will still move normally when you rewind, so don't lose your lead.
So you got to be careful with it. Yeah, so it's in for single player and for
Want to take a spin in even more races?
yeah. So if you've got to
In time
if you got to
trials,
rewind,
it's you against the
that's
clock.
gonna lose you
Here
time
can
and
race without
placement.
any other competitors.
That's
And
quite a big
if
thing to
you
know.
go online,
Yeah, this
you can
looks like it's
download
the
and
Warrior
compete against
Stadium. Yeah,
Ghost
this is
Data
Warrior
Racer.
Stadium. So we can definitely see, like down here in the bottom right, that the layout has been quite significantly simplified. So if I can bring up, I'm gonna come out of full screen here. See if I can get on to the Mario Wiki. Or it might just be... Okay, it's not dead, so right. So if I bring up Warrior Stadium, you can sort of see the course map for Warrior Stadium in the original. And if we compare to down here, we can kind of see that we've kind of kept the sort of end of the track is pretty similar. It's like this bit down at the end here. Although down like the straightaway sort of has been squashed up a bit. And then up until that jump, that's been... So this whole section before the jump has been entirely redone. So instead it's just straight away, down, turn, and then the jump. So all of the snaking back and forth has kind of been removed from the first half of the track, which is interesting. I'm not... obviously, tricks will make the track a lot more enjoyable. Yeah, I can't really say whether I like the change or not until I actually get a chance to play it.
Around the world.
Actually, I think... Actually, looking at it here... I'm trying to remember now. No, it was... Yeah, it was the straightaway and then you jumped across at the end. Yeah.
Customize the rules of the road in Versus Race.
Yeah, so this is...
You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course.
Yeah, so that says
or you can
Versus
choose
Race,
to drive
obviously.
the
So you
distance
can
from
choose to
one
drive
course to
between
another.
them. Or you can just do the course itself.
You can even take the road less traveled and choose routes that aren't in Grand
And
Prix
you
or
can-
Knockout Tour.
And you can go... You can do that on different routes that aren't
Up
used
to
during the
24 drivers can now compete in 2,
main
3,
modes.
or even 4 teams.
And it's also up to 4 teams. So it's either 2 teams of 12, 3 teams of 8, or 4 teams of 6. If you're playing in teams. We don't have any like new characters we haven't really noticed before yet. Before now
Group
here.
up and get ready to put the pedal to
Then
the
stick
metal.
me. Yo, be me, be. Yeah, anyone new? Doesn't look like it, no. Alright.
Next up, battle mode.
Yeah, so
You
we got
can
battle
pop
mode
off
as well.
balloon battle
So this is
and
on...
use items to
So, I think they are bringing back the whole using courses as battle stages idea from Mario Kart 8 Wii U version. But it looks like they've done it a bit better now, and that it's not the whole track, it's a section of the track with the surroundings, and not just this specific area of the track.
Burst your rival's
Like, it's not
balloons.
just the entire track, or like,
And coin runners.
so like this looks like Luma Meadows, but you've got more surroundings. This is obvious. This looks very similar to Big Donut from Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart 7. So it does look like they are bringing back some dedicated battle arenas.
Or battle. Enjoy whatever drives you.
So we could, and they've added in like I think there's the Chavars, jumping up. Yeah.
When you're not racing,
And then-
you can enjoy free roam.
So free roam.
And go wherever your heart takes you.
Yeah. So obviously there's like these train tracks
Roads, no
and
problem.
rails, and like you've obviously got,
Ride the rivers.
you can go wherever.
See
And then
the
there's the
seas.
P-switch missions that we've already. So we just saw like a hint of a P-switch, and then it's kind of confirmed in a
Or
minute.
jump off from way up here.
Yeah. So this is kind of like
You
near
can go
Warrior
wherever
Galleon.
you like, even to the edges of the world.
Warrior's Galleon. But yeah, there's the P-switch, and there was one down below as well. Which I don't know if that's for the same mission
Hit these
or if it's
switches
for a
you
different
find
one.
across the world to start
But
missions.
yeah, so this one it's you've got to collect all
By
8
completing them, you can hone your driving ability
the blue
outside of
coins. This one
races.
it's like you got to get through these checkpoints within the time.
There are also
There's
hidden
also
coins.
yeah, so Peach Medallion, and then question panels.
So take the scenic route and
The-
explore.
They haven't really said what those do,
Also, during free roam,
and we've
you
also
can
got
take
photo
photos
mode,
whenever you like.
and that's whenever.
Strike a pose. Look at the
So
camera.
basically, we've got thumbnail
Choose a
mode.
frame to decorate, and nice. That one's a winner.
Yeah. This is very much like thumbnail mode. And then in the multiplayer, we've
If
kind
one
of got
person has Mario Kart World,
Yeah,
up to
so you've
4
got
players can race in
four
split screen
players-
on the same console.
4-player split screen, which is the same as
The
in
game
8
also
Deluxe.
supports local wireless play. Up to
Yeah, so in terms of like your options, like that, the main menu looks the same as it does in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So you've got single player, multiplayer, split screen multiplayer up to 4 players, and then local wireless, then online and local wireless, both of which had up to 2 players per console.
8 players, with up to 2 players on each console can race together this way.
Yeah, so I think it says up to 8 players local. I don't know if that's a mistake and they mean you can play with up to 8 consoles. So for potentially 16 players local, or if they do mean it's up to 8 local, and then max of 24 online, which is that makes sense.
And up to 24 players from around the
Yeah,
world.
so online, I just wanted to check what the options were.
And up to 24.
Yeah, so you've got race, knockout tour, and battle. You've got knockout tour is added in to the online sort of selection as well. So like Mario Kart 8, we had race and battle. Then the friends option, that's you can join a friends lobby. So I'm guessing they're removing the regional lobby option. Probably because no one really used it.
4 players from around the world can join a race or battle in
Um,
online play.
So yeah, like this is Dino Jungle sort of area. Yeah, and then playing with friends online. Actually, that'll be what this is.
This
yeah,
may
so-
look like free roam, but
so
this
this
is
is
where
like,
you'll wait while your
create
friends
like
join you.
a group lobby with your mates.
Looks
I
like
want to
someone's
know
arrived.
how many people you can get in a single lobby, because we know
Yep.
it's...
You can meet up with your crew anywhere in this world.
So we've seen
By
that
checking
it's
the map, you
at
can quickly see
least
where your friends
8
are and travel to their
from
location.
the photo that they... From like them lining up for the photo. This is another
Battle
like
or
drive-through
race with
location
custom
down
rules.
the corner that they were waiting at.
Or just go for a ride together.
Yeah.
Make this road trip your own.
So you can... They do have Patuis walking along.
You can
So yeah. I like that little Easter egg for the 27th of August 1992 release date of Super Mario Kart. But yeah, so looks like there's a minimum of 8 players. Your maximum is at least 8 players. Hopefully, like what would be cool with multiplayer is getting up to 24 people in a
also take
single
photos
lobby,
together along the way, if that's more your speed.
like with your mates. That like if you have that many friends, that would be quite fun. Like I don't know if it will work with game chat.
enjoy an
That was
expanded
also
experience by
Pokey
talking
down in the
online with
corner, so we
friends.
know that
Use the
Pokey
built-in
is one of the
microphone to
playable
voice
characters.
chat
as
while
well.
driving together.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Check this out.
And of course you've got the
Nice.
trucks
Or take a back seat
while you're
and watch
driving,
each other's
and you
game
can just
screens.
pair shit up.
If you have a Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
And then you've got the camera mode,
you can enjoy seeing your friends' reactions while playing together.
which it's a bit of a gimmick. I don't know how many people will actually be
Wait, who
worried
just
about.
passed me? You'll
I
be
like
able
how
to
in
tell
battle mode it has like the hit
Hey,
indicators
Michelle and Bullseye.
to say, oh, you've hit this person, like they have in Tor.
And when playing together in person on the same console,
Oh my
a
god.
single camera can detect up to 4 people's faces.
Yeah, so now that like with yeah, so with
Enjoy the
4-player
game
screen,
and get ready to
screen,
face
it's
off
only
with your friends.
6 per page. There's gonna be like 20 fucking pages of characters. Yeah, we've also got like Swoop there as well. Yeah, that's swimsuit days. There's like pro driver outfit. There's a daytime version of DK Spaceport as well. I like how you can drive on the ski lifts at DK Pass. That's
a
fun.
transcontinental race around the world is just around the
But
corner
yeah,
in Mario Kart World.
right.
Available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A hardware bundle that includes a
can't-
digital version
Yeah,
of
and then
Mario
we've also
Kart
got
World will
the
also
hardware bundle. Yeah, so I don't really think there's anything else that I've got really to... I can't really think of anything else that I've sort of spotted that like to cover really. Like it does look like there's quite a lot of details like throughout the world. And then like yeah, we do have at least 2 routes for Crown City. Which is fine. Yeah, that's all I can really think of in terms of stuff to cover. But yeah, yeah, no, like it's definitely like looking good. Like I'm definitely excited for it. It's definitely gonna be a fun one. Yeah, obviously, like hopefully I'm gonna be able to get that and sort of play it like day one. That's kind of like the hope. I don't know how likely that is, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, I hope to see you all next time. Peace out.